This is take two. I am going to make some street corn casserole today, and I'm going to do it beef style. I've got the recipe off the internet and kind of adapted just a little bit. I'm not going to use mayonnaise, but my first load I used a can, number 10 can that was outdated of corn, and that corn was terrible corn. It was tough, chewy, not sweet corn. I got it from Walmart on sale probably, I'm thinking 5 years ago, and I paid $4 I think for the big number 10 can. Well, that was a wasted $4. That was nasty corn. So I went ahead and mixed it all up and tasted it and thought, nah, I can't put that out for a video on to you guys. That wouldn't be fair. So I went out and bought me the ingredients again. This time I'm going with frozen bird's eye, which is a quality corn. It's going to be nice and sweet. And I got 4 pounds of that. I got 10 ounces of Fresco cheese, artisan Mexican cheese. And I got is that 10 ounces? 8 ounces of cotija Mexican cheese, because apparently that's what you need for street corn. Then we got 8-ounce tub of sour cream. I got 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of, is that 1 or 2? I'm going to say 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So let's start mixing this up. Let me get these out of the way. We're going to save the Fresco for topping it with. I might put some of that in there. So let's get this open and crumbled up. Apparently this is a crumbling cheese. Yeah, I mean, it definitely crumbles. Perfect. Oh, and we're also going to put some cilantro on the topping. Let's get this all crumbled up. Alright, let's throw in our spices. This is the chili, garlic powder, salt, then our 8-ounce tub of sour cream, I preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, since we're not adding mayo to that, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of milk to that, just to give it some liquid. All right, now we're going to put in corn. Now this is totally optional, but I like Cajun seasoning. Slap your mama. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon in there. Just to liven it up a bit, because I just love that seasoning. All right, we're almost there. Get my 2 casserole dishes out. We'll divide this between the 2. Alrighty, that's looking good. I'm going to put that other cheese in. Now I'm going to top that off with about half of this cheese here, the Fresco. Just put little pieces here and there, just a little dab. Let that kind of melt in. Alright, that's about it. I'm going to pop this into my 350 degrees oven for about 45 minutes. And I'll get this all cleaned up while we're doing that. And I'll see you when it comes out of the oven. Voila, there you go. That's fresh out of the oven. Looks and smells delicious. So let's take our cheese here. What's left of the Fresco. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on the top while it's still hot here. That look good or what? We ain't finished yet. And we'll take some of our pre-chopped cilantro. Sprinkle that over the top there. I got this from Walmart because I was being lazy. There you go. So, but you could serve that up just like that. But I'm going to let it cool down and then we'll tray it up. Hopefully I'll have some left over for me to eat. So, I'll see you when this cools down. And there we have it. 40 hours plus in the freeze dryer. This came out lovely. I have to admit, I took a few nibbles of that corn just in the dry state, and it's delicious just dry. But we're going to package this up. And they're obviously not going to hold together, and I want 2 squares per serving on this. So we'll just take them out with a spoon here. Saves a lot of hassle in the end in a roundabout way by doing it this way. Just like that. Then I can take that divider out and we'll do the next 2. So I'll press on with this. And we'll see you once we get it all trayed up. Or all bagged up. Alrighty, got that all in the bags. Now let's get our O2 absorber in there. In each one of those bags. Okay. And we'll get those zipped shut. Alrighty, got those all zipped shut with an O2 absorber in there. Now we'll throw in our heat seal. You can tell that's done because it melts all along the edge, so you know you got a good seal. I set mine at about, these are 7 mil bags at about 120, halfway between 100 and 150, somewhere around there. You'll have to play with yours. I just do it until I see that melt. I know it's good then. That's all there is to it. Turn that off. unplug that, and let this cool down. Let these sit, and next time you see me, we'll be opening one of these up and doing taste tests. I'll see you then. Okay, we are ready to do the taste test of my street corn bib style. Cut that open. Now when I make this video, take my O2 absorber out. That's what it looks like on the inside. Can you see that? Looks very nice. Now when I label this video, title this video, I'm going to call this Trail Mix Street Corn, or Street Corn Trail Mix, because this stuff is absolutely gorgeous with that cheese and everything in there. Dry. They are very, very good that way. But for the video, we're going to see how this comes back. Now, I used 2 squares of dried corn in each pouch, so I'm going to put a half a cup of water in there for now. And see how that does. Alright. Seal that up like that. And I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, that's been 2 minutes of that soaking in that water. And man, is that looking good in there. I think maybe a half a cup of water was too much. But we'll let that sit for, give that a stir and let that sit for another 2 minutes. Alrighty, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alrighty, there we go. That's another 2 minutes. Let's open that one more time here. Give it one more stir. And I probably could have done with a little less water. Let me show you what we got extra. I'm going to go ahead and drain that off. Just so it looks good. All that flavor though. It looks like I could have got away with just over a quarter of a cup. So there's our street corn. We could eat it right from the pouch. But I like to dish it out and show you what it looks like. What do you think of that? That looks and smells gorgeous. Let's see how that cheese came back. Cheese has got a little texture to it. That's just a nice way of saying that it could soak for a little bit longer and make it softer. Corn has come back perfectly. Got all that flavor on there. This is kind of like a much seasoning. I'm going to put that back on there. At least some of it. I ain't wasting all that good flavor. I am impressed. I really like this. I really liked the street corn flavor of this. When it was fresh, it was delicious. The cheese has a little bit of a crunch to it. Not really a crunch, more of a chew to it. But tastes absolutely wonderful. After we're sitting here talking, the cheese is still coming back, so maybe if you left it sit for another minute, we have 4. You can try 5. But I sure am glad that we ditched the that I ditched the canned corn, that number 10 can, because that was some nasty corn, and this wouldn't have tasted nowhere near as good. But this frozen corn just came out perfect. Yeah. Lovely, sweety, cheesy corn. It's absolutely delicious. A little bit of cilantro on there. What can I tell you? I'm enjoying this. I love sweet corn. Those Mexican cheeses really add something to this as well. That, my friends, was delicious. You've got to try that. Who knew you can make street corn in a bowl? Or in this case, street corn in a Mylar bag. Like I say, that tasted very nice, dry. So I've got to put trail mix in the title somewhere, but my gosh, Rehydrated, that was absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed that. Pretty easy one to make too. Well, what do you think about that? I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.